بسم الله الرحمن الرحيم والصلاة والسلام على رسول الله محمد صلى الله عليه وسلم. أعزائي طلاب الصف الثاني الثانوي، أهلا ومرحبا بكم في درس جديد من دروس اللغة الإنجليزية. Today we are going to work out to do the worksheets exercises for Unit 7. So how ready are you? Do you have your worksheet copy? Okay, let's start it. Worksheet 7 starts with a composition exercise. Write a paragraph about spending my weekend. The following table may help you. Well, this kind of exercise is called guided writing, guided composition. You depend on the information in the table, the information given here, to construct some sound sentences in a form of a good paragraph, and that's it. So, do you think it's tough or easy? What do you think? Well, let's do it together. Let's do it together and you will see that it is very easy. Okay. You can have a topic like this last weekend, alright, and you start writing. Of course, we do not start from the very beginning of line 1. We just leave an indentation space. And what can we write? Can you help me? Are we going to write question words here? No, of course we are not going to write question words. We can start it like this. Last weekend you are talking about yourself. Am I right? What did you do last weekend? I played football. Okay. Last weekend I played football. Naturally, the sentence starts with the subject, but because you precede or you make this adverbial phrase precede, okay, you use a comma just after that, just before the subject and after the phrasal, the adverbial phrase. Last weekend I played football. Okay, all right. Now what to do? Okay, so we joined these two rows in this sentence. Last weekend I played football. Where? In the club. You can say, let's get rid of this. All right. In the club. So I played football in the club, and that's it. And then who with? Who were the people you played football with? My friends. I can hear somebody say, yes, it's easy. I played with my friends. Okay. And then time, 3 hours. What does it mean? We can say we played for 3 hours. All right. So they missed playing football for a long time. They played for 3 hours. Okay. Before sunset. And we can say we finished playing before sunset. Just before sunset. All right. How do you express your feeling? We were very happy and relaxed. Don't you think it's very easy? Yes, it is. Language is flexible. You can express yourself in different ways as long as you write sound sentences. Let's move to another exercise. Horse racing. Do you know what horse racing is? Okay. Let's go. Where do people have this sport? Where do you find horse racing? Do we have horse racing in Arabia? Is there horse racing in Saudi Arabia? This kind of exercise is called free writing or free composition. It doesn't base on certain given information. For this reason, you are free to choose whatever kind of information to have in your paragraph, providing that you write a good, complete, meaningful paragraph. All right. So we can start by writing a topic, horse racing. All right. And then you start writing. We can say horse racing is an old famous sport. Horse racing is an old famous sport. Okay. Saudi Arabia has known, okay, and held competitions for horse racing for a long time. It is also one of the first countries to breed the Arab horse. The Arab horse. Every year horse racing championships are held in the Gulf region. Horse racing is an old famous sport. Saudi Arabia has known and held competitions for horse racing for a long time. It is also one of the first countries to breed the Arab horse. Every year horse racing championships are held in the Gulf region. How many sentences have we written so far? Haven't we written 5 sentences? Okay. This may be the last one. We can say a lot of people in Arabia are just keen fans of this sport. That's it. You see how easy it is? Writing in such way, writing easily, writing in a flexible manner. You are a literary student. You are not asked to give detailed information. No, you're just writing literally. So, literary rather, in a literary way. So all of you are asked to is to give a sound, meaningful paragraph like this. All right, let's carry on with the other exercises. You find a comprehension, and comprehensions are very, very easy. I believe you can deal with them. All right, reading comprehension talked of. All right, I'll be leaving the answers for this comprehension for you, and we're not going to waste lots of time on comprehension exercise. Let's move directly to the vocabulary exercise. Choose the correct words. In basketball, you try to get a ball. You try to get a ball through a hoop and into. Archery, referee, net, flock. What do you think? Of course, you get a ball through a hoop and into a. What do you think? Yes, a net. Basketball. Spectators blank for the annual game cup race, Camel Cup race every year. Spectators blank for the annual, that is to say every year, Camel Cup race every year. What? We need a verb here, don't we? Yes, it should be flock. All right, carrying on. In 1690, the Dutch Dutch are people of Holland, introduced coffee blank to their colonies in Indonesia. Coffee what? Of course, the only way here is to talk about coffee cultivation, coffee plantation, coffee growing. In blank, we use a bow and arrows. In what? Which sport do we have bows and arrows? In archery. Right. You are right there. If the blank shows you a red card, leave the field immediately. Who can show you a red card or a yellow one in a match? Huh? Of course, I believe you are all experts with that. It's just the referee, sir. The referee, yes. The phrase nonsense is nonsense. What do you think? Agreement and admiration, strong disagreement? Of course, when you strongly disagree with something, you say nonsense. My favorite sport is. What is a sport here? I can hear somebody say, yes, it's swimming. The blank welcome the new students. Who can welcome the new students at a school? Of course, we need a noun, and this noun is the principal, the head teacher. Horse racing is one of the most ancient blank in the world. Of course, sports. We have just written about horse racing. Can I have a blank of cake? How do you divide a cake? Of course, it should be piece. Not piece this. The same spelling, but this one is intended. Well, to be on a sticky wicket means to be in a. This is a matching activity. Would you like to have a minute thinking of these phrases? All right, go ahead. So yes, to be on a sticky wicket means to be in a, yes, in a difficult situation. The phrase you are right is, what do you think? You are right. This is an agreement. The phrase I don't think so, of course this is a disagree. The phrase absolutely, what do you think it is? Phrase absolutely. Here again, I skipped 5. Yes, the phrase if you ask me is a, giving an opinion. And number 6, the phrase absolutely is a strong agreement, or you strongly agree, right? Okay. Moving to the grammar section. Moving to the grammar section. He drove his car. How did he drive his car? What kind of word do we need here? We need a word that describes, that characterizes the word drove. How did he drive his car? He drove it carelessly. This is an adverb. An adverb, okay, describes a verb. Safe blank studied for a long time. Has he? This is a question tag, and we can make a deduction here. Since the question tag has he, so we have hasn't here. They are blank married next year. They are, of course, they are getting. When we use the present continuous to express future arranged events. You're not serious. Blank. We need a question tag. If the statement is negative, do we need a negative question tag or an affirmative one? Of course, we need an affirmative one. And don't forget the subject verb transition. The subject verb, changing of places. Do you practice sports once a week? What kind of question word do we need here? How often do you practice sports? How many times a week do you practice sports? Once a week. I thought blank before coming to my decision. You thought what? How did you think? Deeply. Muhammad enjoys watching TV. Muhammad enjoys watching television. This is a present simple sentence. So all we have to do to make a question tag is to use the helping verb for the present simple, because the verb ends with an s, we need doesn't. This book is blank important for the research. How is this book important? Is it superficially important or specifically important? Yeah, again, this is another adverb. Stand behind your lane and wait instructions. What do? We wait for instructions to instruct. What do you think? Yes, we wait for instructions. Wait is followed by the preposition for. You can change your racket if it is what? If it is broken. Okay, here we've come to the end of this class. I will be leaving the answers of this exercise, okay, and the reading exercise as well. All right, you'll be finding them on a school website, right? And everything is going to be okay. Just have lots of practice and you will become good students and you will get the best marks inshallah. See you. Thank you. Bye bye.